What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor video, and today, as you can see, we will be playing Valhein in that Abyssal Dragon Marksman position, and of course I will be showing you the brand new Valhein skin. I think it's called Graffiti Valhein, something like that, but it is really clean, a very nice skin. You hear the sounds as well, super enjoyable to play with, and I have a very special build for you guys today, because today we are gonna be using probably the best Valhein in the world that invented this build, okay? Mad0322, one of the best marksman players that played in the APL 2020 right now, and yeah, just such a good player, and he was the first one actually to use this Valhein in that Abyssal Dragon position in this tournament. I mean, of course it's a lane marksman. He didn't invent laning marksman, Valhein of course, but for this tournament he reinvented Valhein a little bit. Definitely the first one to use it, even in that group stage where of course there was no pick ban limitations with the global pick ban system. So he was just picking that Valhein while being able to pick maybe a Lavil or a Kefin. He still picked Valhein in a lot of these games because he sees the value in it. And the way he plays this Valhein is exactly what I'm going to be showing you today. Build Arcana, enchantment, not so much. You already know, guys. Endless cycle is being used in the APL by all of these players on Valhein. Very great enchantment, but we're not going to be using this on this channel, guys. Okay. Instead, we are going to be using the Sacred Protection, the shield enchantment, because of course we do a ton of magic damage. It gives us a nice shield, but also gives us a nice amount of magic lifesteal when it pops. And you know, when you ult someone in the face melee range with that, you will heal quite a bit, so it's very potent and can by the way, check this out. Look at this beautiful sidestep on this Lavil ult. Gonna be honest, wasn't even intentional. I'm just moving around, you know. That's what you should always do with these marksmen. You should be moving between your auto attacks, because that will make it much harder to predict where I am, much harder to hit me with those skill shots, and that's exactly what happened there. Anyway, you saw the build already. The build is pretty much kind of standard, right? You go for that Blitz Blade, attack speed boots into Club Santi. That was seen a lot in previous tournaments as well, when Valhein used to be OP. But now we have, instead of a Frost Cape, which we've seen historically, we have a Hyoga's Edge. That isn't too out of the ordinary either, but now it gets a little bit fresh here with that Devil's Handshake as a 5th item, which is just gonna make you deal so much damage. It gives you so much attack speed that it literally makes you glide, okay, between those auto attacks. It looks pretty funny. And then we have a Blade of Eternity, which again is very standard. And now the Arcana are what he likes to really mix up these this Valhein build, because I've never seen anyone run this exact Arcana setup on Valhein. Usually with this crit build, in my opinion, and or in my opinion before testing this one, the Skewer was actually better than Flurry in green, because of course that Armor Pierce, I know Valhein deals a ton of magic damage. However, Armor Pierce always seemed better for the late game. We dodged the Omen ult there, very well played. You can see we are just doing a ton of damage. That's exactly how you want to play this Valhein. You want to play very aggressively early game. You want to go into these enemies' faces. You have that Sacred Protection. You have a lot of damage, melee range with that ultimate, and you just want to just constantly be dealing those auto attacks, dishing them out with that sprint as well. It is very clean. You have to use your early game strength as a Valhein. And this is exactly why I think 0322 decides to go for Flurry, because with Flurry you will definitely deal more damage early game with the magic pierce, okay? And I think that's what he bases this build all around. And then again, Guerrilla in the middle, of course, cooldown, attack speed and move speed, very obvious. However, for red, instead of going Blitz, which is the most obvious choice ever, right? I've never seen a Valhein not go Blitz in his Arcana. 16% attack speed for such a hero that only relies on auto attacks seems like an absolute no-brainer to get, right? He decides to go for Atrocity. And it may seem very bad. Before I tried it, I thought, there's no way, man. He's trolling us with this. And by the way, this build was shown in the broadcast, so they asked pro players what their builds are and stuff, and then they show them during the broadcasts on the live stream to show the fans who are watching the builds so they can copy them. And yeah, I thought he's just trolling, you know, he's just trolling his fans or something, or just trolling the viewers. But you have to try this, man. Atrocity, 16% crit chance. You have so many crits early on, and with this, I have killed so many Kefanies so far in a 1v1 level 1. You just walk up to her and you just keep auto-attacking. And Kefani usually thinks with her little minigun that she will just out-damage you, and usually she does, okay? And if you have that Atrocity, if you get like 2 crits, and it's not even lucky at that point, 16% crit chance is a very decent amount, guys. So it's not even lucky if you get like out of 10 auto attacks, you get 2 crits, and she's just dead, and she doesn't expect it, man. I've seen so many just, or even sprint away, and my last auto attack flies after them and crits them for like 400 magic damage, 500 magic damage level 1. It is absolutely wild, guys. And yeah, we are running away from this Volcat here. That is pretty much it for the build. As I said, try it out, copy it. Now this build actually works very well with if you're duo queuing or trio queuing, because it's more of a tanky Valhein build with the Hyoga's Edge. You're not gonna deal the maximum amount of damage. If you want to deal the maximum amount of damage, I uploaded a Hyper Carry Valhein build gameplay a couple of weeks ago. I actually ended up playing with Darkbreaker that game, and that is the build that the ranked 1 used to use on Valhein when he was very OP, which is just a lot of damage coming in with that Omni Arms, and even a Fenrir's is in there, I think, as well. Is crazy damage, very squishy though, have to play very safe, but you can really hard carry games with it if you are able to get ahead. But this build is just the overall best, just super clean for yeah, just every situation basically. And yeah, you can see we are doing incredibly well already with it. I pre-ordered the Hyoga's Edge now, and we are already able to complete those, I don't even know what it's called, man, the pants that give you 900 health. So we're already super tanky right here, and we're chilling. And of course, as I said, this skin is super clean. Also, guys, what you wanna pair your Valhein up with is a very aggressive support. You can see my duo queue mate was actually using Richter here as a support. And the funny thing is, actually, Mad uses this Valhein most of the time with an Ormar support, because that's such a clean combo. You just keep CCing the enemies permanently and there's no escaping. However, I told my duo mate, I was like, mate, please go for that Ormar, man. And he's like, I don't have enough proficiency. So he just went for a Richter support. You can see a very nice team fight again. I go very aggressively and go get a triple kill and get away with very low HP there. Tanking even that tower with that Hyoga's Edge, no biggie. Also, this build really optimizes the amount of move speed you get, because you stack your passive up with a lot of auto attacks with all the attack speed you have from the Devil's Handshake, and you have that Hyoga's, which also gives you bonus movement speed whenever you attack. It is just such a nice synergy here. Definitely very recommendable. And again, with that Richter support, you saw how hard we were able to snowball throughout this game. Definitely, you know, definitely, hey, if you are a duo queue, a trio queue abuser, which I was this game, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I was playing with a friend, and I was like, let's get some nice aggressive support action going in with this Valhein, and we ended up getting a very nice game here. Also, he had a good idea as well. He was like, dude, I tried the Jinnar jungle. You have to try it. I will simp you with an net so you have a faster clear. And I'm like, okay, buddy, that's a good idea. Let's do it. So, hey, make sure to look forward to that Jinnar jungle gameplay that is coming very soon. I haven't recorded it yet. I'm not sure how long it will take, but I don't think it will take too long, because you just go bot and you get a double kill. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. Especially if the Annette is good, and his Annette is pretty mean actually. It is a pretty decent Annette. He got that bikini skin recently too, so we can enjoy some nice view as well during that. So I'm looking forward to that video. Looking forward to playing some bald man in the jungle. Gonna be a lot of fun. Ata going deep there, pretty good ult there. We are able to just poke. Look at this, man. Look just how much damage I deal. 1.5k magic damage crits coming out, man. It is just such a nice build. And yeah, you also have the mixed Magic Pierce enchantment in the yellow tree there. You should always get that. If you want to go endless cycle, you should still go yellow for secondary. I'm pretty sure that's what he does. Mad 03 to do, and we are able to get a beautiful stomp this game. A lot of people were complaining yesterday that I lost that L'Oreal game. It was very sad, let's be real. We had a very nice game, but we still ended up losing. But this one should please you guys now, okay? Because finally, Shurko is getting a usual win, you know? This seems like a Darkbreaker gameplay now, because we just completely won without any hiccups, you know? Usually, Shurko gameplays are, you know, not too filled with happy endings, but I get you guys. You guys want some happy endings every now and then, and this is exactly what we got today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of this build after you try it out yourself. And with that being said, if you did enjoy, subscribe. 50% of you aren't subscribed. Please do it. It is free of charge, and I will see you guys the next time. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.